everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. There's the triple. First shot won't go. Pass to Misi. Now here's Alvarado. Back to Misi. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Shooting for New Orleans, Trey Murphy at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Williamson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rejected by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Alvarado right side. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Williamson for 3. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's SGA. Coming off a 31-point game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
it's time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Oklahoma City, #1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Pelicans on D. From down in the low post, it goes.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Poole. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
They get it back. And here's SGA outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Poole outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Yeah, Jordan Poole just showing a tremendous level of aggression right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
And both free throws good for Poole.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Boy, the role of Jordan Poole on this basketball team is clear. Go get buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
The Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. When SGA is carving out that kind of career, you can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Thunder trail by 4. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Williamson. Puts up a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
These are his first free throws of the game.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And he nails the third. Thunder trail by 5. And here's Wallace. Coming off a 12-point game. Holmgren outside. There's the 3. Misi grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Poole outside. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Williamson against Holmgren. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Dort against Poole. Pass to Williamson. Now Misi. Out left to the wing. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Poole. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Holmgren against Williamson. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Offensive rebound. SGA surveying the D. Wallace left side. Beyond the arc. It's held in by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
It's scooped up. Here's Misi, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Holmgren, still without a bucket. Hartenstein with a screen on Williamson. And it's Holmgren missing. And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
We learned early in his career that Jordan Poole is fearless. It is how he gets defenses to compromise.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
When this young guy is on his game and 100% focused, Jordan Poole unequivocally has the talent to affect winning. And boy, we know he can come up clutch in big games.
And both free throws good for Poole.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end, so unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
The shot by Dort, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
From 20 feet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Pass to Holmgren. Alvarado outside. Down low. Misi's shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Thunder trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Hawkins is subbed in for Alvarado. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Here's Wallace. They can't stop the run with that one. New Orleans leading by 10. Jones finds Williamson. Back to Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Inside. Misi's shot is good. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Yeah, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 10.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Williamson against Holmgren. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 10. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Williamson against Holmgren. Pass to Misi. Williamson against Holmgren. Clock at 6. Now here's Williamson. Not a lot of room. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Wiggins against Jones. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Williamson looking around. Lets it fly from 18. He can't get it to go.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Aaron Wiggins. Mitchell out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Joe in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. And here's New Orleans now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Bay outside. Jones sets a screen. A shot from the mid-range, and it's good. 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Right there, Bay just taking what the defense allows. Good shot.
And there's a pick. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. And rejected.
Wow, what defense from Fears. The SWAT. Incredible.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Pelicans. Queen's checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Bay. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Hawkins. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Bay outside. Jones sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Outside Jones. Bay outside. The 15-footer hits the front of the rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Sajay. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hawkins, the pass to Bay. Here's the pick. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
For Bay.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
So for Oklahoma City, Caruso, he's checked in for Jang. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And then for New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Queen. Poole comes in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Hawkins. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now SGA, 10 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. Taking it inside, SGA.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
New Orleans in the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Poole. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, Jordan Poole with the 2 inside. Very nice.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Caruso outside. Dort outside. Pass to SGA. Shoots. They grab their own miss. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Williams taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jones, he's checked in for Bay. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Poole. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Dort. Caruso outside. Over Jones. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Alvarado defending. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And it's Markovic with a rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jones feels it out to the inside. The kick out to Poole. Let's go with a 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trail by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams finds Caruso. Clock at 6. And another miss by Oklahoma City. New Orleans leading by 4. Poole, the pass to Williamson. Here comes Zion, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Caruso outside. And it's Dort off the drive. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, the shot is good, and this game is back to even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Different look for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Wiggins. Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Alvarado outside. Now here's Messi. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Poole up top. Dort defending. Poole shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Messi. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Messi taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Now here's Caruso, guarded closely. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Down low. Here's Messi, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Poole against Dort. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. From deep, SGA. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 17 points in the game. Caruso outside. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Messi. He's got 9. Pass to Poole. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's SGA. SGA, what a finish!
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Messi's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
.157 left in the second period. Dort outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Holmgren. Williamson, no good. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. And SGA throws it down.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
The Pelicans trail. Poole with the ball. Caruso covers. Nifty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Poole. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the half. Holmgren outside. The 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Poole against Dort. Here's Poole. He's got 13. Shot clock at 3. Good work defensively by Dort.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Can't cash it in from the high post. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the 5 spot. Now here's Misi. Poole looking it over. Over Dort. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Williamson. Zion not fazed by the contact.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Holmgren outside. Outside, SGA. And stolen by Alvarado. And now New Orleans on the break for the lead. Blocked!
Boy, look at Alex Caruso get after it on the defensive end. That's a big-time send back.
Out to the wing. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Dort. The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Picked by Misi to the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Dort outside, launches a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Dort against Poole. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Yep, count it. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Poole against Dort. Now Poole. He's got 13. With some arc. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Caruso. An easy 2 on the layup.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot. Just going to let the offense develop.
Pelicans trail by 3. Deflects the pass. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Back to SGA. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the break. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Poole. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Poole's shot is off.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
From the elbow, Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Poole. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Caruso's got 6 points.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pelicans trail by 3. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Here's Alvarado. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Poole. Alvarado outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 to shoot. Dort against Poole. And again, New Orleans, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, Alvarado defending. Here's Caruso, off with the layup. Pelicans trail by 3. Alvarado outside, kicks it out to Williamson. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. Dort outside. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the lead, Williamson is doubled. Pass to Poole. To the wing, right side. Here's Alvarado. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 21. Holmgren inside. He's against Williamson. Here's SGA. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pelicans trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Messi, that one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Corner shot. That one goes. Count it. 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
He's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones, he's checked in for Williamson. Pass to Messi. Back to Jones. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And here's Alvarado. No made baskets yet. The three ball.
We all know Dort is one of the outstanding defenders in the game. And boy, how about that contest? He is a difference maker on that end.
Comes up empty down low.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Pass to Misi. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Caruso. He's got 6. Holmgren left side. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Alvarado to the inside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Down low. Here's Dort. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4. The Pelicans shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Poole against Dort. Pass to Misi. Six on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Off target with the 3.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Matkovic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Thunder leading by 4. Caruso outside. There's a screen from behind the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to Poole. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso, and Joe subbed in for Dort. And then for New Orleans, Bay comes in for Poole. And Hawkins subbed in for Alvarado. Bay against Holmgren. To the middle. Clock at 6.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this 3rd quarter. Wallace outside. Up top, Holmgren. He's covered by Bay. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Hawkins. No points so far. On the wing, Bay. He's covered by Holmgren. Bay passes to Hawkins. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams fires the three. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5 points.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside Jones. There's 1:17 left in the third. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And he makes a first. Oklahoma City making a switch here. SGA's checked in. Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. So he gets them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now here's SGA. 23 points in the game. Wiggins outside. Jacks up a three. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pelicans trail by 6. Oh, got a piece of it. Wallace outside. He takes it in. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Matkovic on the wing bay. Inside. And that one's good. Matkovic has got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. On the wing, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. And here's Williamson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Pass to Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline try. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Now here's Bay. Now Williamson. There's a screen. To the paint. Tipped and stolen by Williams. On the wing, Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And good awareness by Bay. I mean, he has a nice feel for when his guys are uncovered.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Joe. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Bay pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 8. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Joe. Pass to Matkovic. Puts one up from 19. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And the layup falls. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Hawkins. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Williamson is double. Shot clock at 6. Jones sets a screen. Bay from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Misses from short range.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Now here's Williamson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Thunder leading by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Williamson. Great work in close from Zion.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Pelicans. Misi's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Pass to Joe. Wallace outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Hawkins. Williamson left side. Here's Bay. Watched by Wallace. Lets it go. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson.
Very few people do it more often or better in pick and roll action than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tough to stop.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Picked by Misi. Williamson into the lane. Outside for Bay. Jones sets a screen. Oh, deflected. Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Yves Misi.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Joe. And then for New Orleans, Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Bay. Jordan Poole comes in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Hawkins. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the inside. Misi. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Misi at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Both good from the line that time. Thunder leading by 7. They set the pick. SGA with it. Poole picks him up. SGA against Poole. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. SGA's got 33 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Misi. Williamson outside. Four on the clock. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Down low. Hartenstein with a screen on Williamson to the middle. Here's an 8-footer. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I got to give credit to Hartenstein right there. Makes the defense react, and he ends up drawing the contact.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defense and physicality nightly.
And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trail by 11. Now Williamson. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This is one guy you do not want to put at the free throw line. Jordan Poole is an exceptional free throw shooter.
Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Poole. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 4. Looking to end this cold spell. Doesn't go for him. Pelicans trail by 9. And here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Caruso. Alvarado, the pass to Poole. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Picked by Misi. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
13 foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Misi, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. So it's Oklahoma City now. It's a 10-point game. Right side, SGA. Dort finds Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. Got a piece of it. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Poole. And again, New Orleans, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Yves Missi.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Missi. Poole's got room. Caruso grabs the board.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Poole. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Holmgren outside. Outside Hartenstein. Outside Holmgren. It's stolen by Poole. For 3. Holmgren there for the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Lou Dort. The 3 is off.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Takes a 3. Ooh, the shot misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Now SGA. Hartenstein a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside Dort. Caruso outside. No good from 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
At the line for your Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second free throw is good. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Williamson against Holmgren. Oh, missed on the tray. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
So you see Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Trailing by 13. Williamson, right side. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Pelicans trail by 13. Alvarado outside. Williamson is doubled. Misi inside. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Here's Williamson.
You're hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
15 foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So he can't get either to fall. And Oklahoma City shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Thunder.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
Now here's Bay. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
For 3.
And the Thunder in possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.